start streaming. And then I'm going to check over here. We got an excellent connection. Things are going good. I want to look over. It's not like I have like the actual stream up on a different desktop. And then I get to say, how's it going, Nakama? Brit is back with some One Piece 1186. Not as always, but I am joined with a marvelous lad. Bullets, how you do, my dude?
Doing great. Looking forward to this week's chapter. Hoping to get some more Gunko action in.
I feel like this is the art of the Gunko. So I am very, very excited. The stream looks to be going well, operating good. I've got Belagosts. So for those who are not Lord of the Rings fans, Belagost is a dwarven mine, and I called my computer that, and I have my 3 screens back up for the first time in almost 2 years. So feels good, feeling great. We have a chapter in 7 days, so I think it's time for us to go ahead and jump in to one. Oh my goodness. Chapters One Piece 1186, titled One More Time. And as we begin one more time, we've got a Loki, a chibi Loki, with one of his monster friends. No, multiple monster friends. Oh my. Okay. Okay. That is amazing. So I'm just gonna leave this up because Loki literally is being enamored with his Ida, one of the two. Hiruden's mom. Loki is calling her mommy. He's making her this little, he's drawing for her. Loki secretly, because he's a little tough guy, he can't be serious. I love the depth to the characters of this show. I just simply love it so much. You have his little snake buddy, you have a little lion buddy over there, you have a little wolf buddy, then you have Ida, who's just like, shh, I know he's here, I just wanted to give him food, and the wolf is like, I got it, mom. Like, One Piece has the most incredible moms, including Ripley, but it's just such a juxtaposition. I think Elbaf has truly been like the arc of like mom. Does that make sense?
It's the only place that has moms.
It's the only place that has moms still alive. Ripley, please make it. Yeah. Of Ida and Ida secretly enjoying it. This.
Oh no.
Yeah, right. If we'd have seen this like in the flash, in the back flash, we'd have definitely been like, oh, she definitely gonna die. So I'm gonna
Wait,
say
did
this,
you just said
this
still alive? You might have jinxed Elbaf.
Yeah, right. We'll see.
All the moms are gonna be dead.
17 pages. One more time. So I'm guessing that we're gonna. I'm just gonna call it. We're wrapping up the flashback. So that's kind of where I'm at. Any thoughts before we jump in, Bullet?
Yeah, I hope it's more than just like 2 pages. But yeah,
oh, that's fair. That's fair. So I'm gonna start off. For those who don't know, we go back and forth. So I start off the first 2, Bullet will take the next 2, and then vice versa. Okay. So in 3, 2. I need to get a tablet. Oh. Never. Oh, we were in the midst of. I wouldn't say that. This is probably a Buster call, actually. Never give up. Our only path to survival is independence. And you have the people outside still fighting against the world government, and Brooke just literally just like, what is happening? As he comes in on the individual who most likely is a Holy Knight with the cigarette. You have Gunko, Princess Shuri, and then you have the Inatsude, which is Mercury's power. So I'm very interested if Mercury is like a younger of the forms. This could be our first indication that, let me put it this way. Saint what is Daddy's name? Saint Frigarland. He might now have Saturn's spider power.
Yeah.
So this might be our first indication of, if this isn't Mercury, if it transforms, this might be our first indication that Imu's powers could be like, boop, and then just put into someone else, and then they can become the same type of, kind of like Attack on Titan actually, but it is like a different look kind of thing. Like they both get the spider Attack on Titan, but it just looks different.
Also notice, like the detail of the eyelashes on the Marine there. And the hat he's wearing with the goggles. I don't know why.
It has...
It just...
What's the...
It feels like... I mean, the cigarette makes me think of Shiryu.
Thank you.
Like,
Shiryu, the rain. I almost said Izu. Yes, thank you. Shiryu. It does have Shiryu vibes. Daddy Shiryu?
Maybe Ivankov's dead?
I mean, Shiryu, we don't know Shiryu's background. He could be like a fallen Holy Knight, or comes from a family who knows of the Holy Knights. Like, because there were individuals very similar to Magellan, to be honest. So I'd be very interested if a few chapters ago, Imu kind of alluded to gods and demons being the same thing. So maybe there is kind of like a species of something like this. So at least throwing that out there as a twat. Nice little twat. Alright. So I've got one more page and then I turn it over. So that was very straightforward. Someone call the medic! And yeah, so Brooke just... His Majesty is in critical condition. Bro! Hang in there, bro. You're gonna be okay. And then, yeah, so you have Brooke immediately going to Reuven. It looks like Reuven is reverted back, meaning like no horns or anything like that. Bro! Are you a fan of mine, old man? Huff huff. And he's thinking back, hey, I'm not that old. And there he's just thinking back to when they first met. Yo-ho! I guess I'll call you bro instead.
Look at the top panel.
Alright, in what way?
The top of the bird.
The top of the bird. Oh, it's Emu! That is so freaky. So Emu and Brooke have met before, and the only reason Emu wasn't like, it's you again, is because he has no skin. Good catch. Wow. That's literally one where you're like, ah! I've got nothing. I've got nothing. On to you, my dude.
Are we going to go into a flashback inside of a flashback now? I'm moving to the next page.
Yeah, it's your turn.
Bro! And then you just have Emu there, staring at him. Hey, didn't anyone hear from me? Or hear me call for a damn medic? This was an inconvenient time. The door... Oh! Looks like Emu left. This was an inconvenient time for an interruption. Brooke, that man is already dead.
That man, wow.
So cold. So heartless.
He's as cold as ice.
Damn. Oh, fuck. You there. Who are you? What have you done to Princess Shuri? I've been watching over this girl since she was a newborn baby. I know she's not capable of this kind of bloodshed. I know everything about the princess. Oh god. What are we going to see on this next page? But Brooke, did you know that I was a celestial dragon? Did you know that this man was not my real father?
There we go. And there we go. And there we go. That baby don't look like me. And there we go.
I had a feeling. Stop calling him this man, huh? What are you talking about? You are King Reuben's legitimate daughter and heir, of course. Where's the proof? Proof? You don't need proof between parents and their children. Yes, you do. It would have made a huge difference in my life. I've now wasted 16 years I could have spent as a celestial dragon.
God
do you
damn.
know how? Do you understand how angry I am? They demanded 1,000 slaves. Wrong. That was because this wretch refused to hand me over. Don't call him that. He's a terrible king who let his people die for nothing. Is this her talking?
I don't know who this is, because to that point, wow, this wretch. So here's a question, and we can make this the question is, do we think that it's true what she's saying, that
I think it's true that it's not her dad.
Oh yeah, not that, but I'm asking, is it true that what she's saying is the were they on their way to get her or 1,000 slaves? That's what I'm asking. Do you think
I could see that. I could see him not willing to give up his people or his daughter.
Is the real reason?
Oh, the real reason they came?
For the invasion. Wanting 1,000 slaves or Princess Shuri?
Oh, it was definitely Princess Shuri and to wipe out the island. 100%.
Well, you can vote. Start poll. So anyone who is watching us, feel free to make your voice heard. Democracy. Democracy. Alright. Cool. So, yeah, that's nuts. So I think it could be that he just wanted to defend her, but I don't know. Reuben is the kind of guy who would defy them just for the sake of that. So, Bullet, if you want to go vote, for anyone else who wants to vote, I'm going to vote here in a second. So, okay. Alright. That wasn't the end of yours, was it?
It was.
Okay. Oh, wow. That went fast. Holy cow.
I know.
She keeps on calling him wretch. And okay. I'm heading on in 3, 2, 1. Sant Manmayer Guru. Is that her father?
It's her last name, isn't it?
That's the man who took advantage of Kandel. Okay. That's why he had to pay the price. If the king dies... What's up?
If you look up her name, it's Manmayer Gunko.
That's why he had to pay the price. If the king dies, the war is over. But if we lose, then this country becomes a lawless wasteland. That doesn't matter to anyone, as he's trying to implore to her. And finally, Knights of God, Saint Manmire Goro. I remember you, Kendall Squire, the boy with poofy hair. Not that you ever allowed... Not that
Oh,
you
look at
were
his
ever
eyes.
allowed to get close to me, and he has the eyes. And he has the split eyes. Not that you were ever allowed to get close to me. So yes. This is the man that took advantage of Kendall. Forced himself on her, however you want to put it. So, okay. We're finally starting to get the slime that are taking advantage of these women. We still have to get the guy who abducted, gosh, what was her name? Ginny.
Yep.
So we still need to know who Bonnie's dad is, which it's either...
I thought that was Saturn, wasn't it?
It's either who?
Wasn't it Saturn?
No, he said your dad was some man who was a celestial dragon. So he's the one who gave her the damn disease. Like, he's the one who experimented on her. That's why Saturn, it was so personal with Saturn, because he's the one who literally experimented on her mom. And not only experimented on her mom with the blue crystal stuff, but also experimented on Bonnie to see if she could ingest and subsequently gain a devil fruit power. He said all of that. In his expositions when on Egghead, he admitted to it all. That's why it felt really good to see him die. Because One Piece is killing people now. Not that you were ever allowed to get close to me. So we have him. I'm going on. Huh? Your eyes. Normally I wouldn't come to a backwater like this, just to recover a single measly whelp. But her bipolar irises are an extremely rare trait, and the Great One desires her, while it may not have awakened for me. Perhaps she can. Thou speakest too much, girl. Oh, my apologies, Great One. Make it quick, Shiri. Huh? For a measly whelp. So he does this all the time. Like, he drops babies here and there. Oh man, One Piece. It infers it. You understand it. It doesn't have to say it, but you're like, wow. Okay. That baby does not look like Ludwig. The baby looks like him.
Yeah.
That's all I got. We can head on to bullets section.
Man. What an emotional chapter.
Hey, you wanted it, you got it.
Moving on. This can't be real. I must be dreaming. I changed you diapers. I know everything about you, Princess Fury. Don't act like I owe you anything, and stop that pathetic sniveling. I want the protection of people stronger than you. Oh my god, I just noticed something. That hat that Saint Manmire is wearing is the one that Gunko wears. No. Anyways. I want the protection of people stronger than you. And if I get to go to the Holy Land, then I no longer have any need of you. You were always the perfect little angel, but now you look more like a devil. Gavat! I failed to protect my bro, the man who saved my life. Bond en avant. Ooh! Oh, cows and frogs and slaves and kings, we're all bones when we die. We're all bones in the end. That's all there is to say.
That's wild.
Wow. What a panel.
Oh my goodness. So this is the scar that's still there on his
Oh my god, yeah.
It's still there on the skull. So she may have just missed something vital. But also,
Maybe he doesn't have a brain.
this is probably why he's insane. Yo ho ho ho.
Oh my god, this is crazy. Wow.
Let's see here. Let's. Yep, brought that one over. Yeah, sorry, my screen's reset, which got all glitchy, so I was like, ah! Just because I may have slammed the thing down and it may have moved a bunch of stuff. So, but we're good. We're good. And now we're back, and it's that's where the scar comes from. That is where the scar comes from.
Only one piece where you can get stabbed right through the skull and live.
Multiple times. Because what was that little Loki? No, not Loki. Jarl has that.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
So many people surviving headshots.
Their brains are probably elsewhere in their body then.
I mean, this is probably why he's insane. This is a perfect explanation why Brooke's insane.
Well, why is Robin insane then?
Shh! How dare you say that about my number 2?
I mean, she's on the same wavelength as Brooke.
She also just used his move, Bon Devant, right through his head. So, you have one more, or are you done?
No, that's my second page there.
Wow, this is flying by. Absolutely flying by. So, I'm on to the next one in 3, 2... Captain Brooke, he's awake. Oh, it's a miracle. Okay. So, he was found. I've never seen anyone survive with a sword stuck through their head. The sword somehow managed to avoid all the major arteries in your brainstem. Oh, wait. Oh. So the image, Sam, and then something broke. Where's the king? And he cut him off. Okay. Oh, I don't know how much you can remember, Captain. Should we look, we shouldn't tell him too much, it'll rat him. Ouch. No, tell me the truth. We lost, Captain. The king's death sealed it. I mean, that's what they were talking about. Someone witnessed Princess Shuri being put onto a government ship. And then now it's all starting to come back. Many civilians have already fled the country. But what country will take in all those refugees? And it's all coming back to him. And it's all coming back to him. Captain! Hold on, Captain. Stay still. Oh no, he's bleeding again. Captain! And yeah, it's all coming back to him. And the wounds are opening up. So it's like... it's like a memory happened, and then she like stuck the sword into it, and now the sword's out. And it's like, all right, let me think. Blah 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 blah. It was, oh wow. That is.
Yeah, Brooke has suffered.
Brooke has a statement that couldn't be more emphasized. Brooke has suffered. So I am going on. In 3 to my last page in 3, 2, 1. And we're back out. We're back out. And that's as Brooke is huffing and puffing as he touches the scar. Back then, I didn't even know about the existence of devil fruits. I always thought that I hallucinated what happened. Wow. Such was the shock of suffering at seeing my savior dead in the ground, and the terror I felt at the changed princess, her new demonic wishes. If those are not illusions but real memories, my friends, and he just starts crying. Do you think it would be alright if I had faith in Princess Shuri just one more time? Okay. So, Brooke is now putting everything together. If everything that I went through back then is being shown to be real now and being possessed, because he's seeing people come back from being possessed and all that, then he's like, should I put my faith in her? And of course, Frankie is losing his mind. Oh, Frankie. Oh, Frankie. So, yeah, Brooke has put it together after all these years. What happened to his home? My friends. Yeah. If those were not, but, and yeah, again, as he has the backdrop of everything happening on Elbath. So it's pretty astonishing that Elbath is really this key to Brooke's past. Granted, Usopp can still have a lot to do and still have his chapter and all that, but I don't know, man.
Brooke's better.
I think Usopp is still gonna have a moment. Like, so this is very interesting.
He's gonna save Gunko. That's what he's gonna do. Alright.
Alright. So that
Or he's gonna give his life so that Gunko has a spot on the ship. Alright, anyways. Are we ready for the next page?
Yeah.
Alright. If she happens to be a victim in all this, run, Brooke. Because I'm Papa and Mama's daughter. I want to save Princess Shuri. May I ask for your help in achieving this goal?
Okay. So we got a new Straw Hat. Congratulations. I'm glad I didn't bet with you.
I gotta zoom in on Usopp there real quick.
You gotta save what?
I gotta zoom in on Usopp there real quick. Is that his nose? Or no, that's the horn on. Do you see down at the bottom panel where Brooke is groveling?
Are you talking about Usopp?
I thought that was Usopp's nose.
Like
I thought
his
it
head was pointed up and his nose was crooked, kind of thing.
Yes. That's the horn on his helmet.
He's a special lad. You're a special lad.
Alright. Okay. Do you really need to ask? Let's hurry up and break that block of ice. Maybe lightning will work on it. I'll use my radical beam and melt it in one go. I don't think I should use explosives. What can I do to help? Hey, wait up, Brooke. Oh, we're back to Luffy. Cafeteria Walrus School? Nah, I'm all full. The bad news guy is Elbath's enemy, right? Huff, huff. That means... Did he take off his boots and put on...
Yeah.
Okay.
Just that toss.
Alright. And... Wham. Toss. Alright, this is you.
He's my enemy. Sorry. 3, 2, 1. He's my enemy. I'm overflowing with strength. Right now, and then Luffy just launches off. I can't see anyone beating me. Thank you, Oda. That's not ominous. Huff huff. Quit going after the kids. You world government folks sure do fight dirty. Dost thou not know why? Shall I teach thee? 800 years ago, thy kind suffered defeat in order to save thy children. Okay. I'm thinking this might be like an Oars Jr. 800 years ago. Okay. I'm interested. This is spicy. I'm gonna go on, because I'm not sure. For anyone who stops by the stream, go ahead and vote. Which is the real reason for the invasion? Wanting 1,000 slaves or Princess Shuri? I'm gonna go on to my next page. Wait, dude. Oh crap. So it's, I think we may have gotten lost in transition. So I'll let Bullet, or do you want me to wrap it up? What are your thoughts? Because I think we may have gotten lost in transition as far as like how the slides add up. So do you want me to end up, because we split this last one and we have 2 pages left. So
however you want to do it.
Okay.
Not either.
Let's just do it together. So I'll do the first half and you'll do the second. So 3, 2, 1. There we go. Alright, so what do you mean 800 years ago? The nature of a race does not change in mere what? Wait, what? The nature of a race does not change in mere centuries. Simply abduct thy children, and I can control thee at will. Thou might not know what is happening to thee, but history repeats it regardless. It is already too late. Thou art my slaves. That's insane. Your turn.
All right. What is he talking about? You get out of Elbaf right. And I just want to point out the poetic justice of using your right fist to say right now. That is a beautiful punch on Iwu's face. He did not see that coming. His right eye was covered by his hair. Maybe he should get a haircut. That does not look pleasant.
That does not look pleasant indeed. And I think it's time for us to pivot into a toast, into a sip and discuss.
Oh, that's definitely Coated and Conqueror's Haki there.
Oh, yeah. And I think that's the first thing that we should even talk about is the punch, if you will,
is making him bleed.
Is making him bleed. Coated and Conquers, and he's not Gear 5th.
He's just straight up normal mode. Like he's not even Gear 2.
It's not even Gear 2.
Not Gear 4. It's just.
It doesn't seem like this is Gear 4. This is base Luffy.
Base Luffy with Haki.
So I'm quite excited by that. Quite excited indeed. So we'll go for the next go till noon. So I am very interested in this aspect of what do you mean? The nature of a race does not change in mere centuries. Simply abduct thy children, and you can control thee at will. So I see that and infer that the giant warrior nature of Elbath is literally pieced together because of how they abduct their children and made them warriors of their nation, of the world government. So that I'm gonna go on that. Any thoughts on that?
They're warriors because they were kidnapped?
So let's just say that 800 years ago, they kidnapped children, right? That's what emo is.
Yeah.
So what happens if 800 years ago the giants weren't a warrior race that was like destroying lands and murdering everything? They were just chilling. And then they come and get their kids taken. And then now they're like, okay, to save our kids, we will do all of this stuff. We will do X, Y, and Z. We will be the villains of the world. And again, to that point, the nature of a race does not change in mere centuries. Simply abduct thy children, and I can control thee at will.
I think that they were already warriors. Otherwise, there would have been a reason for them to kidnap.
I mean, what reason do you need other than big-ass people in a world of small people? Like, like, you don't need to look at someone bigger than everyone and be like, all right, this is peace, but I want to use him as a fighter. Like, that's just what...
Well, you also got to remember they were fighting giant robots still. Or at least a giant robot.
And they could have been recruited to fight the giant robots. Like, there's so much.
Yeah.
There's so much to this. So, yeah, I do think that this is the revelation that they were controlling them from my standpoint, and I'm very interested in how the community is deciphering this. But ending Luffy, satisfying punch. First punch from Emu in Luffy. Loki did make Emu bleed a few times, but like this is like the first of anyone but Loki. You've got Brook coming out of the flashback. The crack in his skull that literally was like has so much lore in it. It was given to him by Gunko Shiri, Princess Person. And in that is, in fact, part of why he thought a lot of his background and past could have been an illusion, misremembering it. Because, let's be honest, if I go through all of that, know a child from birth, see people with bat wings and all of that, and I wake up with a cut on my head that going through my brain, I'm probably going to be like, that may not have been real.
Fair enough.
I'm very much going to be like, and now to be in a situation where people are sprouting bat wings and being demons and being somewhat controlled, which then reminds me of like this odd sensation of back when. It very much is like a holy cow moment. So I'm very glad that Brook is going to be a segue into really the final arc of One Piece. As he has this direct connection with the child of a high celestial dragon's family. And that, again, that's not even to say where Bonnie and her what her lineage is. So yeah, the bichromial eye, or however you want to pull it. Apparently there's also something to those eyes that might be able to be awakened, similar to the people of the three eyes. So there's also a little bit of lore in here, right? So that was...
What can she awaken?
Say that one more time?
Yeah, we don't know what she can awaken.
Yeah. We don't know what the trait is to be awakened because Emu...
And why Emu wants it.
Thou speakest too much, Garu. And he's like, oh, my apologies, Great One.
And the fact that knowledge is now out 70 years later. And Emu has no idea.
This is all intense. So I'm not gonna put this as like the greatest flashback of all time. It was very informative, but I very enjoyed it. Much enjoyed it. It was needed. Never would have thought we would have gotten any bit of Brooke's backstory or like being of the certain kingdom. Like I never would have thought we would have found out the quote unquote certain kingdom that he mentioned in Thriller Bark when he introduced himself formally as a member of the Straw Hats. But we got it. Asperia, that could have been overtaken in both. I think it was overtaken both in part because Emu wanted Shuri. It's disturbing that Maymar is just traveling around and be like, ooh, piece of candy, and then just making her pregnant. Super disturbing. But that's in the fact that he's like wouldn't even travel out here if it wasn't for blah blah blah. So it was like, all right, F you. It also means there's probably way more.
He came for the eyes.
Well, Emu came for the eyes.
Yeah.
He came for the.
I wonder.
He came for the candle. Bad joke.
I wonder.
I'm so sorry.
I wonder if the eyes are like counter to Emo.
And that's an interesting point.
Or something that helps him because he can't leave the castle. I don't know. So many possibilities.
Also, in that point, Emu's not necessarily, the Itsuwamare isn't necessarily gone. It's just turned into that black flame, and that's where Emu is like giving orders, kind of thing. Dude, right through the skull. Any final thoughts as we wrap up?
Luffy's not going to lose.
I don't think he is, but at the same time, that there's anytime is just like I can't see anyone beating me. It's also just like you've never seen him before though. Just
I have.
So
I think he's too weakened though.
Oh yeah. He showed up super weak. So I think it's gonna be more of a time thing. Like Luffy's in base right now. Once he goes Gear 5th, it's gonna be like wild. And even in that capacity, like how long can Emu-sama hang out? So next week we do have a chapter. Hopefully we'll all be able to make it. Just because it's the 4th of July weekend, but I don't know. We'll see.
I'll be there.
It should be all set for next weekend. But I am DarkBriton of the Runaway Warlords. Any predictions for next chapter, Bullet?
Emo gets his butt kicked. Or we swap to another story and get debated.
I think we are going to go back we have to go back to Saul talking with Biblio and being like, Biblio, I've never thought about it, but there's something special about you. Wink. So we got to go back to that at some point.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking this is going to be the lapse in time that we're going to be like, all right, let's go back, and because we just got out of a flashback, we generally do go through where everything is and what everyone's doing, kind of thing. So I do think it's going to be Biblio, Saul. It's going to be.
We'll definitely have the map overview panel.
Yeah, well said. We are going to get the map of everyone. We are going to get Sanji interacting with Zulu or Zaka or whatever the god's name
No,
is.
we're going to get Zoro.
And we're going to get Zoro. Where is Zoro heading? Is Zoro heading to where Loki and Umu are fighting?
I thought he was going to where Sanji was going to.
Oh, they all were heading on the same way? I thought they were crossing paths.
Where's they? I don't know. I think they'll ignore Sanji and focus on Zoro.
Yeah. You just have to pay attention to the better characters, but still.
Sanji might like show up in the corner of a panel, you know, just like see an eyebrow or something.
So we're also I need more Ragnar and Emu talking trash to each other. I need Ragnar to be in the corner being like, "Get him, Luffy, get him!" But it's gonna be like I cannot wait. I cannot wait for Ragnar to just be like, "Go, Luffy, go Luffy." I can't. Oh, I need that. So that's.
Did you just see Emu's body on the ground and Ragnar's just teabagging him?
Right, a little squirrel. that little white squirrel, actually, which makes sense. He's a glacier squirrel or something. But I thought his colors would have been more of a light purple, but it's like a light blue.
Dude, he's just twerking. He's gonna be twerking. Can you imagine him doing a dance?
His dance is gonna take over all of the community when it happens. You know that, right?
Oh my god! You could imagine just a transition page where he's just dancing.
Kind of like the Pikachu dance when Detective Pikachu came out, and then that video was just everywhere of Pikachu just
yeah.
Ragnar is who they wanted Chopper to be.
No.
I think that's cute, but with an underlying badassery of it. But unfortunately, Chopper just never really got out of the cute phase. Ragnar's a hammer, so yeah.
He did get out of the cute phase for a little bit early on, but kind of moved away from that. Because it was always his transformation with the Rumble Ball. He was pretty terrifying for those times, in the story, power wise, you know.
Oh yeah, the monster ball, the monster point.
Yeah.
He's come a long way. But I think that's a good place for us to wrap up. We'll see everyone next week. I am the DarkBriton of the Runaway Warlords, and always remember, Nakama, that anime is adulting. Stay reckless, Warlords. Peace.
Peace.